Hello everyone, this is Sheshe. Today I am coming on to do a review and demo of the 3D leaf accent shaping mold. So I've done molds on my channel before. This is what it looks like. You just open it up and you place your die cuts inside, and it gives you a beautiful embossing of the leaves. Now this one is supposed to be sort of universal, where you can do other leaves from most of the Heartfelt creation sets. So I'll just do a demo of how it looks. I have all these beautiful flowers here, as you can see, so that you can just have an idea of how the leaves look with the flowers. So I'll show you what the stamps and dies look like that pair with the mold. There's leaf accent stamps and dies. These work beautifully with the molds, but do you need them? It's really up to you. I like them. They work beautifully with the mold, and I have the I Want It All set. But you can buy the leaf as a standalone mold. I do have a paper punch here. This is by Mcgill, and I will show you that you can also use this in the mold as well, and I'll show you how that looks. Some of your dies that aren't Heartfelt creations will work, and I'll show you, just how that looks. And then I have this right here. This one is a stamp and die from Classic Rose Vines. This is different than what I just showed you. It kind of looks sort of the same. So this one is the Classic Rose Vine. See this one right here? These are the same. This is from the other set. So they look sort of the same, but not really. So they're a little bit different. The swirl patterns are different. But they're supposed to work the same in the molds. So I'll demo those too. So if you have these sets, I'll show you how it works in the molds. Alright. In case I have any questions about the flowers, what flowers you see before you, they're made with the small sweet peony and the large sweet peony stamp and dies from Heartfelt Creations. Okay, so I'm going to get started. Hope I've answered all your questions if you have any. So when you get your mold, you open it up like this, and then you place the leaves inside face down, and you just fill them up. Now you can double and triple them up according to the video that I saw and how you place it in there, and you just follow the little patterns and place it in there like that. And then here's another one that you just place in and press it down. Okay, then you give it a spritz of water like that. You don't have to drench it, just a little spritz. Then you take the top part of your mold and you just place that down. There's little squares that go in all three corners, and then there's one right here that does not have a square, and you press that down. I'm using the Teresa Collins Cut and Boss. That's my preferred machine. It's electronic. It's discontinued, unfortunately, but this is what works well for me. And I just place one plate at the bottom and one plate on top, and then I run that through my machine. So I'm going to do that right now so you can see how it looks. I only did one layer, but I can do multiple layers if you need to see that. So I've done more than one set. So I'll do one run through so you can see how many layers you can do at once. and how it turns out. Okay, so I've ran that through my machine, and this is how it turns out when you take it out of the mold. This is the detail. Really, really nice. Here's another one. Really, really nice. Here's that one. And here's this one. Okay, so that's just one layer. So I'll set these aside. Okay, now I am going to run this through with 2 layers. Alright, so give that a spritz. Let's put a second layer in there. So you can run 2 layers at once, it says. And we'll put this one in there. And have a second one here. And let me give it that spritz in between layers. Here's layers number 2. And then here's this one and this one. I only have just one of these stamped out, so we'll just fill that up just for, so we're not wasting a run through the machine. Okay, I'm going to place my top lid on. It's my plate on the bottom and one on the top. Okay, run this through with 2 layers, see how it turns out. Next, I'm going to use these single leaves from the Mcgill punch. And I'll show you how that turns out. Alright. Okay. Okay, with 2 layers of leaves, this is how well it turned out. It embossed very well with the 2 layers. And this was a single layer, so that's how it turned out. And this one had a double layer. Just want to be careful when you are misting your leaves. You don't want to drench them. You don't want them to fall apart. So I didn't drench them and they are intact, not falling apart or anything. So very, very nice detail there. Okay, so I have a lot of leaves that are already embossed. Look at all of that. They're already done and ready for all these beautiful flowers that I have before you. Okay, so the next demo I want to show is the single leaves that are not Heartfelt Creations. This is by the Mcgill punch. Okay, what I'm going to do is put these in single, like that. And I'll just put them in all these little loose areas of the mold and emboss them and show you that you can do a lot of these at once and save a lot of time and embossing. If you have this punch, I got mine from Amazon. I know they sell them all around, but if you need to know where to find it, I can link it in the description box below on Amazon where I got it. But it's really neat how it turns out. So I'm going to give it a light mist. I'm just going to do a few. Okay, just a light mist. And then I'm going to take the mold and press it down. Alright. See, it's not even the same detail as before. These are all single leaves. And I'm going to run this through the machine and we'll see how this turns out. And then the next demo will be these. This is from a different leaf that I showed before. This is the classic vines. This is not even with the leaf accent. This is supposed to be for your non leaves that don't come with the mold, because they said that it should be with all Heartfelt creations or most of their leaf line that they offer. Okay, not too bad. This is how it turned out. So I'll flip all my little leaves over. You can see how well it embossed. Really, really nice. Look at there. So I really like this leaf mold. It's very easy to do a lot of leaves at once. Look how many I was able to do. Let's see. I have I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have about 11 or 12 leaves. Well, here. Yeah, 12 leaves that I was able to do in one pass. That's very, very nice there. So that is a time saver. Okay, so here's the last demo. And this is with the one that is not the same as the other. So I'll just show you how it fits in there. It's sort of the same pattern. You have to kind of figure a way to get it in there so it'll fit down in there. So this is how it looks so far. I'm just going to do one. Do a light pass. So here is the single leaves with one of my flowers. And then we'll put some of these flowers on the leaves. You can see how well it looks on your spreads. Okay. Okay, this is what the non-leaf that it just came out with. All right, this one looks like that. That's how it turned out. Okay, still not too bad if you already own some of the other leaves. This is from the classic Rose and Vines. This is that middle leaf right here. This is how it turned out. Okay. All right, so that's my demo review. I really love it. I think this is a great mold. Perfect time saver, especially for these single leaves right here with the Mcgill punch and with the non dies that are not the ones that were made from or built for the mold. I think it's perfect if you want to make a lot of leaves at once or emboss a lot of leaves at once. Great to have in your collection. So here I have a lot of flowers. This is from the Sweet Peony collection. So you can just start, you know, gluing some of the leaves to the flowers and go about your day. It's really fast. So I highly recommend it. And what I will do is link where you can find this leaf mold in the description box below where I purchased it. And I hope my review was helpful for you. So take care and have a fabulous day.